In Texas, the situation is growing more dangerous by the day. Nearly 3 million households in the state alone are without power. Millions more are under boil orders, and people are getting frustrated. NewsNation correspondent Marky Martin is live in Dallas tonight with the very latest. Marky?
Yeah, Albert, it's hard to imagine that we're about to get hit even harder because it remains terribly cold, as you just said, here in Texas, especially for the millions of people who are still without power, many of them now wrapping up day 3 without electricity, and they are exhausted. But the one thing that is heating up is this debate, this demand for answers from the energy agency that is at the center of these blackouts.
It's not fair.
Texans have now spent 65 hours in the dark.
Neighborhoods like this, I don't care whether you're very rich or very poor, we need heat.
And for 3 million of them, patience is running thin.
It's devastating to realize how fragile our entire way of life and like our supposed advancements of the modern day, how fragile it is that a few feet of snow could wipe us out.
Early Monday morning, much of the state entered what were supposed to be rotating outages. ERCOT, the governing energy agency that controls power for 90% of the state, initiating the outages to conserve supply.
Our fundamental job is to keep the grid reliable by maintaining the balance between generation and load, the balance between supply and demand.
But those rolling outages that were ideally only supposed to last 45 minutes max turned into hours, and now 3 days.
We deserve answers about why they did not have backup power.
Governor Greg Abbott launching an investigation into the agency, blaming ERCOT officials for being unprepared, withholding crucial information, and keeping Texans in the dark, even threatening a major overhaul of top leadership.
We are going to have to restructure ERCOT as it currently exists to make sure that situations like this never occur again.
In a Wednesday morning meeting, ERCOT officials applauded the grid operators who made the decision to engage controlled outages, but added that the frigid forecast caused 185 generating units to trip offline. The unexpected loss coming from multiple power sources: natural gas, coal, wind, nuclear.
The amount of time that people in Texas have had to be out of service for electricity during a time of extreme cold is terrible. It is unacceptable.
The blackouts now devastating. In Abilene, Texas, power outages turning into water outages. Firefighters called to this blaze had to watch as the home burned to the ground. At a San Antonio animal sanctuary, 12 animals, including monkeys, lemurs, and a chimpanzee, have passed away, unable to stay warm enough to survive on the sprawling 78-acre property.
Yeah, we got our eggs.
Forced to get creative, Texans making sure their essentials don't spoil outside while they try to stay warm indoors. The blackout causing panic purchasing at grocery stores, many of which have reduced hours or closed altogether.
The HEB went to CVS and then we came here and they were packed. They're not letting anybody else in.
I have maybe some chips and things for sandwiches, so we'll see.
And as to when this nightmare comes to an end, ERCOT unable to predict a timeline for full power restoration.
The best case at this point is that today or tomorrow we're able to at least get back down to the point where all the consumers are experiencing outages that are no longer than, say, 30 minutes to an hour at a time.
You know, the last time we had controlled outages like this, it was 2011. And in this morning's press conference, ERCOT assuring Texans that their grid operators were working 24/7 round the clock to get things fixed. When pressed about what their reaction was to the governor's response to needing leadership resignations, they simply said their only priority, their main priority right now, was restoring power to all of Texas. Reporting live in Dallas tonight, Marky Martin, News Nation.